right. Morning, Milstead students. This is Coach OK or Miss OK. I am going to give you all just a little tutorial of how to draw a phoenix, starting to use shapes with a phoenix. So I know some of you all probably feel like, well, I've never drawn a bird before. I don't know how to start drawing a bird. Well, there are ways you can be able to achieve that. You like with the elements of arts, you have to start off with using shapes, because that's what a lot of these Disney, Pixar, graphic novel, sequential artists do whenever they're creating their characters. So I did print out a little some phoenix drawings that I got from online that can give you a good start, or at least with me for this tutorial, I can use as a reference photo of how I can start doing a phoenix. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna combine both of these elements here and create my own phoenix, basically recreating the two, joining some of the features of both of them and putting them together. So what I will do now is, if you have an H pencil, that's fine. You have a 2B pencil, that's fine. Or if you have your regular school HB pencil, that's fine as well. But for me, I think I'm gonna use an H, because I don't want it to be too, I don't really want it to be too strong in value. So that's why I got to make sure I'm holding the middle of my pencil. So make sure we are holding the middle of our pencil. So with my phoenix drawing, I'm going to start with the head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just kind of shade around here so y'all can be able to see it through the video. Okay. And then for the neck, I'm gonna make it like a rounded, squirrely kind of trapezoid. That's connecting from there. So then next is the body. I'm gonna go ahead and do like a slanted little oval. Okay, then with the tail, I'm gonna make it as like either a trapezoid connected to this, or I could make it like a hexagon almost. It's up to you and how you want to do that. So I'm gonna just kind of do it like that to kind of get you started here. I'm gonna use the big wings over here, and even though it looks kind of challenging, I'm gonna show you the easy way to do that. So with looking at that right now, I'm seeing this as another trapezoid, or even like a kind of like a rectangle. Then I can get the wings like a big teardrop, just kind of like that. Same side over here. Then getting the big old curved around teardrop over here for my phoenix drawing. Okay, so now my feet, well, actually just kind of, so we can see that. So now I have the shape of my phoenix bird. Now the feet, just make sure I got the feet showing out somehow. I'm not going to pay too much attention to it because right now I want to start focusing on getting some of the features of the face right here. So so I know that we have the tail feather, but with the phoenix, they have like these big, I guess, more addition to their tail feathers. So I'm just gonna add just some tail feathers there. Okay, so this is where you would want to at least have it started when it comes to your phoenix. So we're looking at the source pictures, and then we're getting this. Okay, so then next what I'll do is I am going to start making the phoenix into an actual bird, going to make the beak, and in my picture the beak is kind of open, so the eyes, like they got mascara on or something. Okay, then also the phoenix bird has like that little mohawk or kind of fiery flame on it, so I'm gonna go ahead and draw that on top as well. Once again, I'm holding the middle of my pencil. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of color in the bird a little bit here. So right now I'm just building up some value right now. If I want, I can smudge it around. Or if you have one of the blending stumps like I do here, you can use it to blend some of your value out for your bird. We are doing this on our sketchbook because you are going to build your sketch of your phoenix. And remember, you have to have it set on a scene. So we're starting off with the sketch this week. So I'm just gonna go, actually I'm gonna switch to a 2B. I'm gonna switch to a 2B pencil. Work more on that tail, or the mohawk, sorry. So I am going to start working on the hard part, which is the feathers. So looking at my picture here, I am going to now have that curved a little bit more here. And then I'm going to go ahead and build the feathers. Depending on how you want to do it, it's up to you. This is just a sketch for me. So you want to get the texture of the feathers. As you can see, I added more to the feather here. so we got that part done. Now I'm gonna move to the left side of the feather, where the feather's at. So I see how I kind of made it shorter here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the bottom part of this. Just kind of making this a little bit squiggly a little bit, so I know that's the texture of feathers. Then I am gonna go ahead and come over here and get that. Getting like textured wings a little bit. So now you're noticing that the features of the Phoenix is not, it's actually not that boxy or robotic. My shapes are practically gone. I'm now making it into an actual bird. And then the wings, I'm gonna go ahead and curve that too. Now we're moving down to the feet, making sure the feet are kind of standouts. Then the feathers, the tail feathers, or the first part of the tail feathers. Okay, then you have the second part of the tail feathers, which something like this, some artists like to color or do different things to it depending on what you're kind of going with it. So I'm now using the blending stump. Just to kind of build some value into my Phoenix bird. You don't have blending stump, that's fine. You can just use your fingers, or you can use tissue paper. That also works out too as well. So since this is a pencil sketch, I'm not completely done with it. It's just, you know, kind of something for you all to get started, because it takes me forever to finish any drawing that I do because I'm so picky. Said no art teacher ever. So as you can see, I didn't really need to erase anything, because I'm working light, I'm working in steps. But if there's something that I think that needs to get kind of erased off, I will go ahead and do that. That's not a big deal. I can definitely do that. I can soften up these edges so it can just kind of make it more realistic. But overall, you do have a, mine is not complete, a roughly finished Phoenix bird. Okay, so what will happen next is when you are completely done with this, you will take a picture of it and submit it to classdojo.com so I can kind of see what you all did so far with your bird. Okay, so I am planning on doing a watercolor project with you all from the sketch that you worked with, or you can create your own Phoenix. It's up to you, but I will explain more for the next class. But yeah, here we go. Have a wonderful day, and stay blessed. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.